Man, I wasn't even gonna make a video today, bro. I really wasn't. This ain't even like one of my podcast joints. It ain't no specific topic. It's just me talking about those comments, my nigga. It's more. All you gotta do is go back to that critical race theory part 2 video with the Indian chick talking about that white people are psychopaths. She was just talking about in general. She was talking about in general that white people are psychopaths. I took the approach to actually disagree with her to a certain extent and just took it to historically speaking. That's all I did. I was talking about from a point of history that white people are psychopaths. That's what I was talking about. And you just you see the blatant denial. You see the blatant denial in these people's ideology and they psychology. Like they felt so offended because of the truth. The truth is that, historically speaking, I'm saying historically speaking, I'm not calling them psychopaths now. I'm not calling them savages now. I'm not talking about white people like that as of right now. The present day white man, the present day white woman, I'm not talking about them like that right now. When I say historically speaking, I mean history. They were savages, bro. They were savages. I don't give a fuck what anybody say, bro. Bruh, just go do the bare minimum research on what the Moors and how they civilized Spain and what them people were doing before the Moors got there. You can't tell me you can't tell me those people were actually civilized people before the Moors got there. You see what I'm saying? You could go look up any atrocity that happened within the States during the colonial period, before the colonial period, after the colonial period, where they actually established that they were a nation after they fought and clawed their way from fucking Britain up under the rulership of Britain. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, dog. And I ain't even saying it from like a victim standpoint. One thing I hate is niggas that want to play the racism card and want to be a victim all the fucking time. That's the one thing I for sure hate. I'm not gonna lie. That's the one thing I for sure hate. I hate that more than a fucking a racist prick. I hate that. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna say more, but I hate that just about the same. You feel me? Because it's like, bro, like, not everything is the white man's fault. I'm gonna keep it a buck, and I'm gonna say that for sure. Not everything is the white man's fault. The reason why you in the position that you're in is not because of the white man. Not fully, no. It's because you're lazy as fuck. That's just what it is. That's just what it is, bro. You didn't take advantage of the opportunities that you had. The slim opportunities that you had. There was plenty of people out there that made do with what they had and became fucking wealthy and successful. Like, legit, bro. Like, legit. Like, you can't deny that. And I don't, that's why I don't like to play that whole victim shit. That whole victim shit is for the birds, because there were way too many successful black people back then, and there's way too many successful black people now in order to play that victim or oppressed shit. So the point, the angle I was taking with it was, historically speaking, yes, she was right. Yes, she was right. You could sit there and you could call her crazy. You could talk bad about that woman. But when it comes from historical situations, historical facts, them motherfuckers are savages. They're savages, bro. And you can't deny it. You can't fucking deny it. Anybody that'll sit there and falsely accuse 2 black men for raping a white woman, you can't prove it, hold the trial in one day, convict them in one day, then hang them, and then go and pillage, plunder and pillage a whole fucking town, and then turn it into a fucking lake. You're a fucking psychopath, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody fucking say. That's some psychopathic shit right there. That's some psychopathic shit, dog. Like, you can't deny that shit, bro. Bruh. They sit the Aborigines on the Trail of Tears, bro. How you gonna sit there and take land that don't even belong to them, that you didn't even sign no treaty, so by law, it's not even your land, so America really wasn't supposed to really be built on this fucking land, because it don't belong to you, because you took it by word of mouth, and then you send these people that sat there and showed you humility, and you sit them on the Trail of Tears, and then you try to commit genocide by giving these motherfuckers smallpox infested blankets and all types of other fucking nasty ass diseases. And you sit there and you tell me that the lady that sat there and called y'all psychopaths is crazy? Y'all are crazy for not admitting to the fact that your history is kind of fucked. Big dog, like your history is fucked, bro. Like, it's fucked. And here's the fucking kicker, my G. Here's the kicker. Everybody know the winner of the war is gonna tell the story from his point of view. Everybody knows that shit. But when it's blatant as fuck as you sitting there saying that Christopher Columbus discovered America when he didn't even set foot in the Americas, nigga. He set foot in fucking Hispaniola. And you still blatantly lying about that, and that shit's still a federal holiday? Like, come on, bro. Like, it's right there. It's right there in front of your face. You can't even fucking admit that when it comes to a historical point of view that you motherfuckers were savages, that y'all sat there and y'all tried to, y'all sat there and y'all convinced yourselves that y'all was going to a land that y'all discovered, which y'all did not fucking discover. You can't discover a land that, you can't discover a land that is already inhabited. Like, let's make that clear. Let's make that clear. Y'all came to this land. Y'all sat there and said y'all was about to civilize the savages, when y'all the savages that inhabited the land, and y'all sat there and y'all committed savage behavior towards these people, bro, and snatched their fucking land and lied to these people and told them that they was from some faraway place called Africa, and stripped their shit from right up under them, then classified them as fucking black. And everybody know black in America means you at the bottom of the fucking totem pole. Like, you're literally the tar on the bottom of a barrel, bro. You got us identifying as a fucking color. You got people brainwashed to the point to where they're identifying as a fucking color. You sat there and you lied to these people and told them they came here on the ship. Only 5% came here on the fucking ship. And I know I keep saying that shit. I'm saying it so you niggas can get it in your head. So you'll understand that only 5% of y'all came through on the ship. The remaining people that were enslaved were indigenous people. It was Irish as well. Like, shit. The behavior that y'all partook in was fucking savage shit, bro. Y'all raped little girls, dog. Y'all raped little boys. Y'all castrated, nigga. Y'all castrated y'all castrated the strongest slaves the ones that y'all felt like can cause a rebellion, y'all castrated them motherfuckers. Some of them, the smarter ones like George Washington Carver, you double castrated him. If you ever heard audio of fucking George Washington Carver, he never hit puberty because he got fucking castrated twice. You cut the man's fucking, you cut his genitals off, bro. You cut his testicles off, then you cut his dick off. All because he was fucking intelligent. You can't sit there and tell me that that shit is not, you're not a fucking psychopath. Like, you can't sit there and tell me, historically speaking, y'all not psychopaths, bro. You can't tell me that, bro. You can't convince me that it's not true. Look, I'm gonna give you a good book. And when I mean a good book, it's a good white source. It's by a white man. And he's sitting there, he's admitting to y'all savage fucking behavior, bro. The Iceman Inheritance. Go read the fucking book. That's a great white source for you. It's coming right from the white man. I know how you motherfuckers don't believe shit until it comes from the white man. Go read the Iceman Inheritance. Go read that shit and watch how he explains the savagery behind the European. And how they conducted themselves. And how they took land. They even committed atrocities towards their own people, bro. They fucking sick. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. I wasn't purposely ignoring the fact that black people committed atrocities, Asians, so forth and so on. I wasn't ignoring that. I was pointing out the simple fact, I was keeping it to the topic at hand. She sat there, she said white people. And I just put emphasis on it. I took it away from the generalization that she made and made it about history. And y'all couldn't take that either. You couldn't even admit to the fact that you motherfuckers did some shit y'all wasn't supposed to do. You sat there and you said out of y'all fucking mouth and wrote it on a document that your cattle, your slaves, were 3/5 of you, of a fucking human. You didn't even count them motherfuckers as human, bro. That's some psychopathic shit. You can't sit there and tell me that shit's not. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. That's some sick ass shit. That's some sick ass fucking shit. You can't sit there and tell me that that shit's not, bro. You don't want to admit it. You don't want to fucking admit it. That's fucking crazy as fuck. That's some sick ass shit, bro. That's some sick ass shit. But when I try to point it out, I'm trying to play the victim. No, I don't give a fuck about playing the victim. I don't even like that shit. But I am going to point out the fucking truth. The same way I could sit there and hold people that look like me accountable for their actions and for acting like fucking fools out here in the middle of the street. Out here begging the white man for a bone. I can sit there and hold y'all accountable too for y'all actions. Bro, how long ago was 1967? Doesn't matter. That shit was less than fucking 70 years ago. That shit was less than 70 years ago. Y'all created COINTELPRO. J. Edgar Hoover created COINTELPRO. Also, he could break down so he could get rid of the fucking Black Messiah. And he sat there and he said it. Negro unity. He had to stop Negro unity. He feared the black man. You can't tell me that shit's not true, because it's documented, nigga. That shit is fucking documented. J. Edgar Hoover feared the uprising of black America, bro. That is some psychopathic shit. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. Don't care, bro. Stop that bullshit. Stop that bullshit. Stop that bullshit. At least from a historical standpoint, own up to y'all fuckery. That's all I'm saying.